Good morning, fishy folks. Happy Monday. Quick little Fishroom update. I didn't really get one out last week. I was traveling, went to Indiana for work, and what I'm showing you here are the swordtail fry from the QT tanks from the fish I got from Imperial Tropicals. There are, pardon my English, it's still early, I haven't had coffee yet. There are 14 or 12 fry. Most of them are koi swordtail fry. There you can see what they look like. There are some neon swords. I think there was 4 of those. They're growing nicely. Quite frankly, I'm surprised how small they were when they were born, especially compared to guppy fry. They're much smaller than guppy fry. What else we got going on? We got some pregnant platies. I did see some fry in there a couple days ago. I don't see them now. I'm assuming they were a little snack, but I mean, she looks like she could go any second, but she's looked like that for a couple days now. So if you guys know anything about platies, let me know. Dumbo guppies, lots of fry in there. Dirty tank, that's what happens when you breed and don't clean. These guys, I think they're going to the local fish store tomorrow for sale. They're sort of just a mutt mix, but they look kind of cool with the black on the, and the red on the tail. They're not quite tuxedo, but they're a little bit different. English lace, lots of fry. Not lots, maybe 10, but they're getting big. Hopefully we see some males with that fantastic tail. Here are some more guppies going to the local fish store. They're basically just red and yellows. And here are some more different. These are kind of just a grayish body with a reddish tail. These have more of a sunburst to them, a yellow and red in the tail. But here's the tank they originally came from, or at least the parents they originally came from are in here. There's lots of fry, a couple different generations. I do have to start, once I get those 3 tanks empty, I will definitely start pulling different ones out of here to see what I have. This tank really is frustrating. I have a ginormous female, and I haven't seen any fry in here in well over 6 or 8 weeks. This is also the tank that we're using the easy green on. We're showing the growth. You can obviously see how much things have grown. I also did put some water wisteria I had down there just to see. My local fish store gave me a handful of scraps basically, and it's kind of taken off just floating. I also did buy some from a fellow YouTuber, which I'll be doing a video on hopefully this weekend. There's the project down there. I took all the guppies out of this tank and moved them up to one of those grow out tanks up there. And there are some platies in here. She's quite pregnant. They've been pretty shy in here. I did add some more Java moss for fry, but we'll see what's going on there. Maybe I have to play some Berry White for them. Nothing down there. Still just a quarantine tank that's actually set up with nothing in it, just an air stone, not even a filter. What do we got over here? More guppies, some fry in there, actually some juveniles now, and also look at that. That is a pretty damn nice PetSmart guppy. When they have guppies on sale for $1, I buy them. I don't have any problems, survival rate. I think I have 100% survival rate from PetSmart. I quarantine them as per Corey from Aquarium Co-op, which I'm sure you guys know, for a week, and they're fine. Never have any problem. But also, no fry in this tank. I thought I had 3 females and 1 male, but now it looks like it's 2 and 2. Maybe I should change that ratio. Put one of those males in my mutt tank. down here. Also, look at this guy. Look at that red cobra right there. That's also a fantastic fish from, actually not that one, that one. Not the darker one, the lighter one, that one right there. Sorry. Anywho, that's also a pet smart guppy for $1. How can you go wrong? Alright, angels. I gotta work on my angel breeding program. I got home from Indiana. There were eggs in this tank. There were eggs on that slate in this tank. Those guys are still too young yet. And so I put them both in that tank to raise, and you can see what happened to these. I'm gonna take those out, clean up this tank. The other interesting thing about this tank is when I had guppies, when I had platies, those two orange ones, I had them in my QT tank, and the mom, and they were done with QT, but the mom was huge, just like she is now. I put her in a breeding box in here because she looked really stressed, and I didn't see any fry, so I moved her. But I don't know if you can see, there are 2 fry in there. See, right there, there's one, and I think that's dirt. That might be one. There's definitely one. Oh, there's another one. So there's at least 2 fry in there. I haven't actually done anything in this tank. You can see how dirty it is. I asked my son if he fed it when I was gone, and he said no, so I gotta figure that out. I've just been kind of lazy, and they've been doing fine. Here's some more guppies. These are actually from my local fish store. They were in a female, pretty much a female only tank, although they are pregnant. So apparently his distributor throws all the leftover females and puts them on sale, and so I got them on sale. There's some pretty nice tails. I think there's 5 in here. I only see 4 right now. There's one on the bottom right there. There's 3. I'm missing one. I'll find it. This is a very dirty pleco tank. I did scrub all the fry out of here. There might be 1 fry left, but growing snails. My plan, okay, so I figured this out. That 56 is going to be a puffer tank. I don't know what kind yet. Species only, basically because I might have to do brackish, but I've been doing some research. I'm going to continue to do some research, get it set up, make my own do-it-yourself filter. See that bucket in the corner? Right there. That actually is a bucket with a Gamma Seal lid and 2 holes drilled in it already with Uniseal. So it's pretty much all set. I have the pump on the shelf over there, that Eco 396 right there. So there should be 5 guys, 5 bristlenose plecos left in here, juvies. But I've only ever seen 4 at once. Now, we all know how plecos hide, so I'm not really concerned. Like, there's 1. There are 2 underneath. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. I don't know where the other one is. Sometimes he hides in there. Anyway, they're growing. I will start, now that I'm back, I'm going to start to feed them green beans. Hopefully get them to grow out faster and get bigger and get ready to breed in a couple months. What else? Swordtails. They're finally not so shy. I can kind of put my hand up and they don't all hide. But they're not as playful as I wanted. But you know, I got this tank for $10. It was a great deal, but I don't really like it. I certainly don't like this tank down here. So I'm probably going to be putting the other 2 up for sale, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these. We lost the other Oscar, and actually we can't even find it. It must have jumped out, and one of the dogs got it, or it's hidden, and it's going to stink soon. But I got home from Indiana, and it was gone, and I asked son about it. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. So this tank is probably going to come down because I can fit at least 2, maybe 3 more 10s up there. You can fit a 10 there, so that's 4, and 3 on the end, maybe 3 on the end, so that's 7. The $1 per gallon sale at Petco ends August 6th, so I will be purchasing those before that. Getting some bulkheads from Gemco. I'll put a link in the description below for Gemco. All your Fishroom needs in one spot, plus John, the owner, is fantastic and super helpful. Huh. That's not good. That's not good at all. Let's do some live diagnosing. Because we're rarely done with the fish. Oh, I didn't talk about these guys. Hold on. Creamsicle mollies. I got them because I thought they'd be easy to breed. They probably are. I don't know what's going on. Nothing yet. I got to do some research on those. Koi guppies? Koi guppies? No, I wish. Koi swordtails? No fry on there. In there. Blue diamond. There's a gajillion fry in there and lots of snails. Look at that red snail. That's pretty cool. And then the endlers. Now the endlers are kind of interesting because I did put a male. That male is from PetSmart, and the other male, one of them's from PetSmart, one of them's from a local fish store, not the one I usually go to. But you can see their fry are kind of mutts. Could you focus? Maybe? No? Okay. You can see some red, some black bar. So I don't know what the moms were. I don't know what's going on, but they're like rabbits. There's, you know, probably 50 fry in that tank, and they grow. But I need the males to show color before I can sell them. Quite frankly, if they don't show color, they will become feeders for somebody. But that's that. All right, let's see what's going on with this water. Oh, hopefully it won't hit my head. Oh, that's the problem. So, 2 options. Actually, what we're going to do is going to shut that off. Let the water drain. Now the pinky filter could be clogged with not duckweed, water wisteria. There is some duckweed in there, but that's you know, we're gonna put that back. Pothos is doing well. What? Oh, this tank doesn't have much water flow because there's fry in it. Look how dirty that tank is. Look at it. You guys are like, what kind of fish keeper are you? But look, the fry are eating the dirt, the stuff off the filter. Why? Because they're fry and they need to eat all the time. So I won't probably clean this tank until they're big enough for me to move, which is probably going to be at least a month. Now I may go in there because it is kind of bothersome, but alright, so we shut that water off. The water is draining. Now the other thing we can do, I can do a couple things here actually with this one. First let's look. It's not clogged, so I'm going to move that like that. That'll make the water drain to that level. The other thing I can do is I could take that out, that pipe out, which I'm not going to do now, cut it and make it, you know, shorter. But I think I'm going to just leave it like that and then just put a little drip on. So it's always getting some more water. There you go. And we'll see what happens there. Now, normally I'd like to stay down here and watch this for a couple hours. I wish. For at least half an hour, but that's not going to happen because I got to go to work. Gotta take my son to work. Take him to the train station so he could drive in, or so he could go to work. Alright, I think that's the update for now. Kind of just a rambling, babbling update. Ah, Angel's down here. Nothing new. Guppy mutt tank. I had to figure out what to do with this tank if I actually really want to spend the money now that the Oscars are gone. I only paid $10 for the tank. Probably another $8 in parts for the bulkhead that I made and the standpipe. That stuff I probably had. The plastic is much more expensive than I thought. I mean, I can get it for about 35 bucks. But by the time I'm in, 35 bucks plus at least 1 tube of silicone, maybe 2 because it's a complete reseal pretty much. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I may just hold off for now, or I may just do it and get some Oscars for my kid and let him grow out in here. All right, this is a very long video. It's gonna take forever for me to upload, but that's that. That's what I'm gonna do. New project coming, blah blah blah. Everybody have a great day, and you know, go have a bacon cheeseburger.